So
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
agree. When you're doing all of this now, uh, you're a Karachi guy. You've
Yeah.
seen other cities, but when you start pursuing ye interview wala angle, photojournalism wala angle, and I'm sure you feel like there is now more as your influence grows, as your audience grows, you would start feeling ke mere upar, there's more eyeballs. You feel
Yes.
like
Yes.
more responsibility as
Absolutely.
well.
Yes.
How did you start perceiving like the work in a different manner, in the sense that pehle to you were like, I'm just interested, this is a cool thing, media mein nahi aa rahi, main dikha di.
Yes, absolutely. Because initially, like I said, like pehle tha, it was just like it was just like wasn't
Yeah,
even serious. I didn't even take it seriously. Like I mean, let alone the people around me take it seriously. It was just like, hey, this is cool. Post, have a look at it. I didn't even care कि कोई देख रहा है, कोई नहीं देख रहा है, share कर रहा है. Like none of that
yeah.
mattered. It was like I said, it was catharsis. बस एक वो निकल रही थी, एक frustration type थी जो सारा निकल रही थी. And मुझे लग रहा था 10-20 लोगों ने देख लिया, बहुत अच्छी बात है, ठीक
Yeah.
है. But yeah, like recently it has become more like that where you're like, oh damn, like so many people look at this. It gives me anxiety also
Yeah.
sometimes where I was like, okay, like sometimes I've gone on the street and people have recognized me, or like I've been at the airport and someone's like, oh, I was on the same flight as you, and I was like, oh, okay, nice, nice. Yeah, it's nice. It's humbling and everything where you realize that, oh wow, like people know your work and everything, because I know I'm very niche. It's very niche work. It's not like everyone's cup of tea and everything, but at the same time, like I also have come to realize कि कितनी बड़ी responsibility है social media, and it can be used both in a positive and negative. Positive in the sense that yes, you can raise issues and you can talk about them also, but at the same time you also realize कि जितनी बड़ी फॉलोइंग है और अगर जितना आप इशू पे बात करोगे उतनी ही आपको गालियां भी पड़ेंगी,
Yeah.
एंड वो ठीक ठाक पड़ती हैं, ठीक है.
Yeah.
एंड yeah, like I'll give you an example. So recently, Abhi, like the Noor Muqaddam case, which happened was in the Islamabad, that the murder that happened, like this gruesome crime and everything. So like initially I was like, jo mera pura tha, I was like I'm gonna share stuff on my stories and everything and amplify all the voices who are talking about it, because saaf si baat hai. And then like I posted, like I think it was just like around that time I posted just an Eid photo of myself. Like, I was just feeling myself, so when tasveer laga di, theek hai. I got like viciously attacked on that photo and everything. They're like three women died and everything, and you're posting cutie pie photos of yourself. How dare you not say anything? And that then
Mm.
people like send you in your DMs. You're like, you have such a big following. Why are you not saying anything? And then I realized I was like, just by sharing was not enough. They wanted me to say something
Yeah.
because they see you, and you don't want to, because I'll give you why. Because like in Pakistan, like as a guy, you're like, I know my privilege and everything, and I don't want the people who jinki voices deserve to be like heard and everything. I don't want to take that away from them. You get what I'm saying? मुझे पता है अगर मैं आदमी होता मैं बोलूंगा, मैं privilege की line में वैसे ही सबसे पहले आगे आ जाऊंगा, मुझे ये पता है, and I'm very very well and very cognizant of this, ठीक है. And I was like, नहीं, like the women are speaking, I'm just sharing their stuff, उन्हीं की बातें सुननी चाहिए and everything, and I'm just continue उन्हीं की सुन.
Yeah.
But then people come after you, they viciously come after you. They're like, you आप बोलते क्यों नहीं, आप बोलते क्यों नहीं है, आप चुप क्यों बैठे हुए हैं, ठीक है.
Yeah, इरफान जुनेजो ने कश्मीर पे वीडियो क्यों नहीं बनाई? that it's
Yeah, yeah,
that's the my example हर
yeah,
एपिसोड
yeah.
में आ रहा है
So
ये.
so okay, so like I was like, okay, सही. I was like, I will. And then another thing, then you have to be very careful. मैं किस चीज पे बोलूंगा, मैं किस तरह इसको phrase करूंगा.
Yeah.
And like I never used to think about these things, and I was like, okay, so like I was like, I don't want to be that guy who's mansplaining,
Yeah,
like you
मेरा
know,
ये
like
ख्याल है.
या ये मेरा ये ख्याल है,
Yeah,
या
yeah.
ये या feminism की definition ये है
Yeah.
and everything, and everyone's like,
Yeah.
excuse me, just shut up, man, like just
Yeah.
shut up. Like I was
Yeah.
like, ये भी नहीं करना. Then I was like, अच्छा. Then like I had this instance where like I this Baloch colleague of mine where like she explained to me my privilege कि तुम्हारी क्या privilege है, and you are very privileged. And then I just wanted people to understand privilege ka context in a very Pakistani context. So I made the post on that. The post went like hugely viral. Like a lot of people
This
read
is the
it and
one that was
everything.
on, I think, Al Jazeera as well.
Yeah, and then they picked it up and then they were like, "Hey, we want you to talk about it and everything." And then again, वही वाली बात है where like you're 50-50 in your head. You're like, should I do this? Should I not do this? And everything. And like I did it and everything because I asked them. I was like, "Aapka nazariya kya hai?" and everything. And then like as a point, like you don't even want to be that token guy, jisko
Yeah.
bulayenge token. This guy talks, supports women in Pakistan. He will talk and everything. I don't want to be an anomaly. I want every guy in Pakistan to support women. Like I
Yeah.
don't want to be, like वो जैसे होता है like CNN पे they call the token black guy एक बुला
Yeah.
देते हैं like yeah
Yeah.
yeah okay this is token black guy. I was like I don't want to be that person and you're very cognizant of that. ठीक है. I was like I want all guys to support this. This should be normal. I shouldn't be an anomaly. And then I did the Al Jazeera thing, and then that was also like very 50-50. Like no, not 50-50. Like majority of the response was like everyone was like, yeah, this was great and
Hmm.
everything. But then there was like a few women that like came in my DMs. They're like, you should absolutely not be speaking on this. You should just shut up. Like, and they're like,
Yeah.
आपका कोई हक नहीं बनता इसके बाद. And मैंने कहा, I understand मेरा कोई हक नहीं बनता मगर आप अगर वीडियो भी देखा, I'm not mansplaining or anything. I'm not doing any of that. I'm literally just explaining my privilege and everything. But I understand their perspective also. And then
Yeah.
a part of you are also second guessing yourself. You're like, यार, like
Yeah.
you're like, हाँ शायद मुझे actually नहीं बोलना चाहिए था, शायद मुझे कुछ भी नहीं बोलना चाहिए. So like that's what I mean to say is कि like क्या like जितनी आपकी बड़ी होती है फॉलोइंग उतना आपको ज्यादा समझ आता है कि कितनी आपके ऊपर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, कितनी आपके ऊपर आई बॉल्स है, कितना आपका हर लफ्ज की निकाल के उसका कुछ बनाया जाता है एंड एवरीथिंग.
Especially because you're not just like, this guy's like a, amateur model. He just dresses up and takes pictures now,
या
because
नो नो
those people will
प्याराग्राम,
be,
उसे प्याराग्राम कहते हैं,
acha.
प्याराग्राम नहीं प्याराग्राम,
I
सिर्फ
will make a
प्याराग्राम.
note of paragram. But like those people, उनसे कोई नहीं कहेगा कि आपने इस बात पे, क्यों opinion नहीं दिया.
नहीं,
But because you made the mistake of giving your opinion about something in the past,
because I have given my opinion
yeah,
before. I have like
now
and
you're
I've
the
been
guy जिससे
जिससे
लोग, हाँ,
expected होगा. So I uh and like just like I said, like this time around I was like nahi, I'm sharing, I'm amplifying other
yeah,
voices. This is what I want to do. I was like it's like I should not be like that person. It's like and वही वाली बात, you're like I do not want to take up space. अब मुझे
yeah,
space नहीं लेनी है. साफ सी बात है
yeah,
ये कि साफ सी बात है प्रिविलेज होगी. आप सबसे मुझे पता है आदमी मर्द होते हैं मुझे सबसे पहले लाइन में खड़ा कर देंगे और मुझे नहीं होना वो साफ सी बात है. और ये औरतें ट्रांस क्वेयर पीपल एंड एवरीथिंग दे आर द वंस हु शुड बी स्पीकिंग और वो उन्हीं का स्पेस एंड एवरीथिंग. आई शुड जस्ट बी अ गुड एलाई. ये मेरी जॉब होनी चाहिए. ठीक है.
mm,
बट या फिर जब आपके ऊपर आता है वो सारा एंड एवरीथिंग एंड देन वही बात है लाइक इवन राइट नाउ लाइक आई एम जस्ट सेकंड गेसिंग कि यार क्या करना चाहिए, किस तरह करना चाहिए. ये वाली बातें होती हैं आपके ऊपर
yeah, because it's
कि
not even
किस
like, it seems like there's no right decisions at times.
there is no right decision.
Yeah,
And I feel like अभी like I've come down to the bottom line where आप if you're on such a public platform and uh, you can make everyone happy. And I think मैंने इरफान एंड सबको देखा है everything. आप बोलेंगे तब भी आप गालियां खाएंगे, आप नहीं भी बोलेंगे तब भी आप गालियां
yeah,
खाएंगे.
yeah.
So that's it basically.
And
And
कुछ
like
पता नहीं, like you can't even,
on the other spectrum I was getting attacked by 13-year-old boys. They're like he's like ये तो फेमिनिज्म जो है तो फेमिनाजीज हैं, ये तो कोई यहूदी साजिश है. I was like यार आपको तो प्यूबर्टी भी नहीं हुई है शायद अभी.
yeah,
ठीक है प्लीज. like शायद दाढ़ी भी नहीं निकली है आपको. तो like
yeah, there's a whole
it's
spectrum.
it's a whole spectrum. So yeah,